Veterans Day, everybody. Yes, of course, an ex-Air Force guy. I just want to let everybody know, all my fellow veterans out there, first and foremost, happy Veterans Day, as we all take time to reflect and observe the holiday and take part in any of the Veterans Day functions that you may be in. It's all about America today, but it's also, yes, it's about America. It's America. You got to drink America beer today because it's Veterans Day. Just a little taste. I ain't going to finish the whole can. Of course not. What we have today, though, to celebrate America and capitalism and everything that goes along with it, it is a DVD and Blu-ray update. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, guys. The first, I'm going to dive right in. I'm not going to talk too much about it, set it up or anything. The DVDs themselves, these are used Blue Underground catalog titles that I've got during the month of October, but I was having so much of the horror goodness happen at the same time, I couldn't break down and do the update. But here we are today. I did a double dip trip on some Blu-ray bargain bin stuff at Walmart. The classics, guys, the creme de la creme. We'll get to that in a moment. First up, Mario Bava's last film, Shock. Waited a while on these catalog titles. Blue Underground has been putting out stuff real steady over the years, the last couple of years, but a lot of their catalog titles I want to get my hands on, but I wanted to wait until a good price. You know the whole story about B. Junior. He's a cheapskate. Anyway, Mario Bava's highly underrated last film, Shock. Very good little, weird little ghost story. Great practical effects in this movie. Love it. Pardon me, needed that. Good old PBR. Ugh. Strikes back. Night Train Murders. It is an Italian remake or redo or reimagining of Wes Craven's Last House on the Left. Now, they always claim that they had no idea that there was another Last House on the Left or whatever. That's bull crap. B. Junior's calling bull crap. Aldo Lado's redoing. It's just about like Last House on the Left. You got some really nasty criminals, and they go and they have their way with a couple of young debutantes on a train. It takes place mostly on a train. That's the main difference. But Night Train Murders, little piece of Euro sleaze from yesteryear. Really, I won't say enjoyed it, but I like the style of Italian horror every once in a while. Got to have that in the diet. A triple threat of Blue Underground, Giallos, The Bloodstained Shadows, Short Night of the Glass Dolls, and Who Saw Her Die. These are a good way to pick these up, guys. I'm not too crazy about the spine art on these. I wish they put the titles on there, but I can overlook it because you do get the same DVDs that are in the single versions with art on the DVDs and all that good stuff, but they're just put in a triple threat. Pretty cool stuff, guys. But on to the Blu-ray goodness, because that's what you're here for. You're here for the HD goodness. That's right, dudes. I went by the bargain bin. I had my allowance sitting there in my pocket. Got paid the other day, and I was like, I'm going to blow it all at one time, but I'm going to make it a worthwhile effort. These selections, at least the first 5 out of the 6 of Blu-rays that I bought, these are just classics to B. Junior. When you think B. Junior, you're going to think these movies. When you think these movies, you'll think B. Junior. Because these are movies, they're just ones that I had to break down and get on Blu-ray. But not only on Blu-ray, but on Blu-ray and HD ultraviolet code, which all 5 selections have in them. So, it was a win-win for B. Junior. He had the extra cash flow in his pocket. There was burning a hole in his pocket, and he had to spend the money. So, rock on. PBR. I don't know if I don't know about PBR, guys. I've been cultured since the days of PBR. Classic. You gotta have Stand By Me on Blu-ray, guys. Ultraviolet code. Just one of those little added bonuses. If I can get it in HD and the convenience is there, I'll watch it probably. I love my physical media. I like both. You know, just the way I am. That's the way I roll. I think there's a good bit of special features on this that aren't on my old DVD that I've got back there. So it was kind of had to pick it up, because Stand By Me goes back a long time. And the rest of these, you're going to say, oh, these are classics. Probably a lot of you guys out there watching this video are going to have the same ones in your collection. Goonies, Blu-ray. I always said the DVD that had the same, I think the DVD has about the same special features on it. But I heard the Blu-ray transfer on this is awesome. So, who doesn't like the Goonies, man? If you grew up during the 80s, man, Chunk and Sloth, the whole gang. I mean, it is a quintessential kids shenanigan classic. I mean, you gotta have the Goonies in your collection on Blu-ray and Voodoo. Alright guys, another classic from the 90s. Dazed and Confused, of course set in the 70s. I've got this on HD DVD. This was actually a triple dip. HD DVD and I think an old DVD of it over there, the Criterion Blu-ray of it. But I had to have this one because it has the HD code with it. Criterion's dropping the ball on that, guys. They don't have the voodoo codes. I'm sorry. I know I swore by the Criterion update of a few months ago that I would never buy another edition. Dazed and Confused is one of those that just grows on you like a fungus. A fungus among us. You have to have it, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, the cheap Blu-ray version, this is the Universal Blu-ray, but I heard the transfer is actually better on this one. They've redone it or remastered it or something. Maybe not. I don't know. Could be wrong. Shawshank. Now this one I really jumped at buying, not only for the voodoo code, but I also want an HD. I have an old bare bones DVD of it. This has a lot of special features on it, some documentaries, all kinds of stuff that you would want. It's got the more traditional art on the front. I think the DVD just has Tim Robbins' character from the rainstorm there on it. Kind of just rushed out, you know. But this is it felt right. I had to have it because it's got the special features. Plus, you know, gotta have the code nowadays. Dune. I've got the DVD, the special edition extended DVD. I've got the HD DVD, which is signed by Paul Atreides himself. That's right. That'll be another update for another day. I done shown that in the old DVD signatures video. You go look, man. I can't do all the work for you. But anyway, Dune on Blu-ray, mainly because I heard that there again, like Dazed and Confused, this might be a little bit more of a remastered transfer than the HD DVD. Let me know. I'm probably totally wrong. But I think it has all the same special features as the HD DVD had from a few years back. Dune. Gotta have it. My favorite David Lynch film. A lot of people will differ with me on that, I know, because David Lynch don't really like this movie and all that kind of stuff, but crap. I love sci-fi from the 70s and 80s, and this is one that just works. It was on HBO endlessly growing up. Had to pick it up. I'm going to end this Blu-ray DVD update with one that I bought online. I had to buy it online because it ain't going to be sold at Walmart. Moment of silence. It's Raw Force. Raw Force, guys. Go watch my buddy Pizzel's review of this. That'll tell you everything you need to know, man. If you're into zombie films of the 70s and 80s and or just zany kung fu movies that don't make any sense or exploitation style action movies from the same era that don't make much sense, have tons of randomness in it, think Punk Vacation. Think Pieces. Think movies that are just full of just randomness from beginning to end. Characters that come in and out and don't really have any substance at all. Characters are just full on sleaze. There's like boobies in every other shot in the movie is boobies due to a re-editing that was done by Jim Wynorski. Let's give it up for Jim. Moment of silence for Jim Wynorski. I think he's Sorority House Massacre Part 2. God bless Jim Wynorski. But anyway, there you go. Raw Force, guys. It's got everything you could want. Women in cages, kung fu zombies, cannibals, monks in it. Sleaze abound, bad acting, bad action, very, very telegraphed moves and action scenes. Pizzel was right. I was waiting for some of these guys. They're like, kicks are like going like this, like a foot away from the head, and they're like, oh, they're falling down, man. I don't want to ruin it for you guys. You have to find it. I found this one cheap. This is a used Blu-ray, but thankfully it wasn't scratched or anything. I got it off eBay, really pretty decent price. I had to search around for this one though, because I don't think they really put this one in mass production. You can get it on Vinegar Syndrome's website, I'm pretty sure. It's got a couple special features on it. It's a 2K restoration. Blu-ray looks great. Watched it last night. Take care, dudes. Hope you guys enjoyed the update. Rock on. Have a safe and fun Veterans Day. If you see a veteran out there, slap them on the back, tell them thank you, because they have provided the freedoms that we all enjoy. I know I sound like every politician on TV right now, but it is the truth. This is not a politician speaking. This is a veteran, and I'm here to tell you. Just, you don't have to gush and you don't have to kiss their butts, but just tell them thanks, shake their hand. That's all they need. Rock on, dudes. Bye.